Sermon, the kind of kid that you don't recruit at Central Michigan. You hope to get in the transfer portal. Extremely talented.
Kalil Pimpleton is their leading receiver
through fall camp.
Lou Nichols III is the Chippewa running back. He's got great talent and speed, and he's trying to find the edge here. He does so.
To win games like this and get back to a championship.
Central Michigan was fantastic on third down. Had to undergo surgery midweek. He watched the game, he said, from his lazy boy. Whoa! Big hit, and the ball came loose, picked up by LSU and Andre Anthony. A 32-yard return after the forced fumble.
Watch the speed to which he closes here and delivers a strike. Look how he raises as he's running through the defender. I mean, that is just...
Anthony, the New Orleans product, and they'll go straight ahead with Lou Nichols.
Point of attack.
On 2nd and 9, they get it out of the backfield to Nichols, and he's green. Tigers showing pressure. They bring four got to Sermon, and he shovels it away to Nichols. Heads up play by Sermon, and
a good play here by Sermon. He's actually trying to find Pimpleton off to the right. BJ Ojulari with the pressure, and just find your outlet, right? As a quarterback, as soon as you step up in the pocket, it should be like second nature. My check down, where is it? Bam, great job there under pressure by Sermon.
Last week against Robert Morris, scored on 5 of their first 6 possessions. Different challenge here. Deep ball, open, too strong.
BJ Ojulari, look at the hit he delivers. This is a ball that this will be a touchdown if Sermon doesn't take this hit and have pressure in his face.
Does that change the launch angle?
Absolutely. Ball gets away from him a little bit. When you have pressure in your face like that, get those overthrows.
Now 2nd and 10. LSU defense swarms Nichols. Backpedaling, fires, intercepted directly into the hands of Major Burns.
It's a man coverage underneath, so they're trying these crossing routes. You see one come from the right to the left and one from the left to the right, but Major Burns sitting back there looks like some sort of cover 2, man cover 2. So 28 sitting back there reading the eyes of the quarterback the entire way and just cuts that ball off.
Well, Damone Clark is a Hurricane Ida and FEMA being in town. And so Jim McElwain said
to the game, but that's junior college, not flying to Baton Rouge to play. Jeez, LSU.
Play LSU, and they got him bottled up. 3rd and long. Nichols out of the...
A hog last week, Tusk, and I kissed a gator this week. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Joel's calling. 1st and 10, and a little floater to Nichols, and he...
Amplify your approach, as I think both sides of the ball have tried to do with Deiyantei Jones and his scheme.
They've held the Chippewas to just 19 total yards. Trying to get it around the end, and nothing. Yards of offense. Jacob Sermon. Wide open, and a chance for the Chips. It's Ja'Cory Sullivan in a foot race, and the sprint to the 10. He'll take it.
He's going to be on the right side of your screen right there. He's rolling to the middle. I think he might have had deep half there.
Okay.
That might have been a cover 2 scheme. I'm not sure, but no one.
Bag meals, paper goods, and canned goods. Goes back to what we're talking about. That one
Increase when you have maybe the best season of college football history.
Yeah. Sermon with the handoff, and there's Andre Anthony. And finally got his chance. Boy, he took off. 3rd and 9. LSU brings 5. Sermon is able to sneak it away. Over the last 57 home non-conference games for LSU. Straight ahead run, and Central Michigan with another big play.
Just needs to hit someone in the face. He's like, I'm good.
He needs to trade paint. Sermon gets it away, and it's
Mac are really, really good players.
2nd and 10. This one caught, and 4-man rush. 3rd and 6. Behind, in front of the stick. Mac said, we won't play at all. And then eventually played a Mac-only schedule late in the fall. Sermon had time, past tense, and it gets taken.
Designed to go to Butchkowski. Look at this. 44 leaks back across the field. He's got linemen trying to get out in front of him. They were because he goes by Butch and he's a fullback and it's a gadget play, Cole.
That quarterback, Lou Nichols, takes the Wildcat snap and
To go along with those freshmen that are back.
3rd and 12. They converted a 3rd down a moment ago. Sermon pressured. They got a hand on the shoulder pad. We got a holding penalty that's going to wipe this one away unless it's a sack. Ojulari.
Actually really good for Central Michigan. Nice pocket for Sermon.
On the offense, number 83.
But
That penalty
coverage.
is declined. It will be 4th down.
Coverage was great, and obviously the holding there was why protection was a little better than maybe Deiyantei Jones put a little too much on the defense early on.
Sermon gets rid of this one to Nichols. He couldn't talk you into the yoga train, though. He tried. Sermon able to complete it. 11 of 15 through the air. A touchdown and a pick so far for the Chippewas. And he's able to complete another. This is Pimpleton. Makes some guys miss and takes. Gray, same high school team. Pimpleton went to Virginia Tech for a little bit, then transferred back home to Michigan. And now here's Sullivan. These guys. Wheel route. Tight end Taylor behind parks
the clock, right down the pocket. You're going to see never resets his feet. He's able to target.
Why is Jim McElwain always smiling? Hitting the backfield. Sermon evades. Chips have all 3 timeouts remaining. Wow, what a stop.
Central Michigan with little bunch formation. They're going to send guys on, almost trying to pick Damone Clark there. Clark ends up working 2. See how long he lasts here in the second half. Sermon looking to get rid of it, and miscommunication. You got to take a shot here on this drive early to at least set the tone of what this second half is going to be for your offense.
Here's Joel Wilson, the tight end.
Ineligible player downfield on the offense, number 88. He was covered up and went downfield. That's a 5-yard penalty, and we will replay second down.
It's another thing when you look.
Smith gets taken down. Sermon goes deep against Stingley, and a flag.
Pass interference on the defense, number 7. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot, and that carries an automatic 1st down.
He just watched it up on the replay board. Notice he didn't plead his case anymore. Right here, yeah, it's small, but yeah, you're right.
Here's Lou Nichols. Nichols has nowhere to go.
It's the physicality. 94 and 92 we're playing with up there is pretty impressive. Coverage on the back end when they need to.
Looking for Pimpleton. He's covered. Checks down.
Honestly, when I watch him, I think his weakness is that he feels like every play can be a huge play.
Sermon drops it off. As Central Michigan has gone. Looking for Pimpleton on a pump and go. Covered. And they take him down.
Central Michigan trying to hit a double move on the outside. You see Sermon pump, look, and just completely run.
On 2nd and long, they try to run it with.
You don't know that. They didn't stay at a hotel.
That's a good point. They get to him again.
A few times at some point when your quarterback continues to be under pressure in the pocket, you have to change the launch point. What do I mean there? Half roll of what's the right word? Loud noises after watching.
Jarrell Cherry and Bug Strong in on that stop. And 8 sacks against McNeese. Sermon with the play fake bottom.
Pocket on the run, just great coverage on the outside once again. Cordale Flott working out there in the flats. Every
4-man rush, complete right into the waiting arms. Watch the game from inside the green monster with little slits in the scoreboard. Daniel, until we set foot on the warning track, and sure enough, the door opens up, and we go. They're going to have to stop the game because these yahoos are out here banging on the
defensive front. Played extremely well.
5 sacks, 14 tackles for loss for LSU. Nice. So first down for Richardson in Central Michigan. And
next to him. So he obviously begins to play high school football with him and with the family, catches on a little bit. He was a wide receiver when he started that. This young man has some testing numbers that are off the charts. 33-inch vertical at 6'7", 306.7, very impressive. And Jordan, how about this? Because we talked about this in the Alabama game last week with a different player. A 1.56 10.
Talked about McElwain. On 4th and 1, they're going to keep the offense on the field and get it.
Remember, there's a precedent here at Central Michigan. Eric Fisher, left tackle, was the #1 overall draft pick.
Well, listen, I'm just going to tell.
This is Miles Bailey. He's got a first down. Road grading on the left side. They go to the right side.
A lot of times you'll see these taller tackles. Being 6'7" is an issue. Boom, you see the drive off the football. Love it. Jordan.
Cole looks at Bernhard Raimann like I looked at my oyster po' boy for lunch. Into the end zone. To maybe leading the wrong direction. When she first pulled me aside, she said, you know, all these people are following you. Nobody following.
Or they get delayed 3 hours.
You're drinking a lot of Red Bull, and it's going deep into the night.
SEC after dark.
Before they take off, coach is like, hey guys, I'm actually
got moved to a Monday night. Volunteers flew in that Monday, and no hotel rooms needed. Of course, then no hotel rooms available. So that was.
And then your back tightens up. I mean, Cole is an offensive lineman. Cole, you want to step out of a plane and play same day?
No, I wouldn't want schools, FCS schools. A lot of those guys are busting a lot further than 2 and 3 hours to go get to their games that they're going to play.
Another big burst to the outside, and have a choice. Could you go McGriddle if you wanted to, or is it McMuffin across the board?
No, you took whatever they gave you. That was probably made by
Carl's Jr. I mean, we could do this all day.
I love a good Carl's Jr.
On 2nd and 9.
What else makes you think of buns?
3rd and 7 now, and Richardson fires complete. What was Olivia done to help you on the gymnastics apparatus today? Just so you could get some leakage.
Like you could have found a couple other photos that have more likes.
2nd and 5.
You know what it is? The one. Oh! Let's see this.
Ruling on the field is an incomplete pass. 3rd down.
One hand. Oh, come. Oh, does that stiff arming people?
Another one down the sideline. High school football is pretty good around Miami-Dade County. Richardson rewrote the record book, goes to the end zone. What was that last comment?
Oh.
Straight ahead. Pressure up the middle. Richardson trying to buy some time. And incomplete.